Hi, Capricorn. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and if the reading doesn't resonate at all, don't try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Capricorn? What do they need to know? Okay, the first one out, we see the finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So there's either something going on now or in the near future, something's going to be happening. We do see November. So the month of November is important here. Um, you know, something could have happened last November. Something could be coming in next November. You did get the finger. So this could be happening next November. It could be an issue coming up in November. Something that happened last November could be culminating by next November. You could be dealing with someone born in the month of November, but the month of November is important here, and we're going to clarify it. What else, Spirit? What else for Capricorn? Okay, we have two more come out. We have the Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. You could be in heartbreak here over what you no longer have, or this could be someone else in your energy in heartbreak. Then we have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. So there's a problem that has to be resolved here. On the bottom of the deck, though, we see the bell. Announcement. So something important, something worth announcing, something that's important. Bell is something important. Okay, let's clarify these cards. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, show me the finger. Why is it here for Capricorn? Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. What is this here for? Show me the finger. Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. 10, 10. Yeah. So I do feel like I want to dig just a little bit deeper. Six of Cups. That's exactly what I felt like. So I feel like you're dealing with someone here, someone you may have had children with, but it is a past energy. You know, you could have had children with them. You don't have to, but tens are the very end in tarot. The very end in tarot that make way for that new beginning. And I feel like you've got someone here who's very much in nostalgia for you. Someone that I feel like, you know, is thinking very heavily here with the Six of Cups about you and about how they wish they had this Ten of Cups back, this happiness with you back. They're feeling very overburdened. Now, why this is a problem? Because it is a past energy. So it may not be someone that you want to be with. It could be someone that you have let go and you have moved on from with the two tens. Spirit, show me 10 of Wands. Why is it here? Also, it could be that this person's coming in. Show me the 10 of Wands, Spirit. Why is it here? Yeah, Five of Swords. This is someone that you had a lot of conflict with. Someone that may have, you know, just wanted to win at all cost. Someone who didn't care that they caused you harm, that they caused you distress. They're wanting to rush in. Knight of Swords. They could be coming in very quickly here with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords can be very aggressively in a way. They can come in very aggressively, you know, or come in very abruptly, or make a split-second decision to just come in. Spirit, show me the Five of Swords. They could come in and, you know, you could be arguing with this person. This could be someone that comes in very aggressively, tries to almost force you to accept them back. Spirit, show me the Five of Swords. It's definitely someone who just wanted to win at all cost at one time. And I don't know that that has changed for them. But they are very nostalgic. They think they can just come in and maybe you'll just take them back. Spirit, show me Five of Swords. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's someone who maybe at one time they felt like they had other options, you know, that you were just an option, not the choice. The Hermit is someone that you don't have any connection. You know, I feel like you have little to no contact with this person now, but I feel like you have been going within. You know, this may have caused you a lot of heartbreak when this happened. This was someone who maybe wasn't very consistent, would rush in and out of your life, and now they're coming back in. They're coming back in, and it's someone who thinks of you as being an option, not a choice. But I think this forced you to go within with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Go within, start listening to your higher self. And by doing that, I feel like you've let this go. You've now let this go. We saw the 2 tens, and you're trying to focus, I feel like, on the future. Spirit, show me November. Why is November here? Show me November. Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Feminine water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like you've got someone coming in towards you here with this November. November is somehow important. It could be coming in next November. But you've got someone coming in. They're coming in very slowly here towards you with the Knight of Pentacles, wanting to offer you something in the material world, wanting to offer you a blessing here. And whatever this is, I do feel like I want to dig just a little. That's what I felt. Yeah. King of Pentacles here, underneath of the Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Cups. This is someone who has a lot of love for you. This is someone who's coming in, offering their emotion, offering a blessing. They see you as the King of Pentacles, someone focused on your material world, your home, your family, your stability. Disregard gender. You could both be women, you could both be men, but I feel like you're in that King of Pentacles energy. You're focused on the material world. And you've got someone coming in who has a lot of emotion here, wanting to offer you something in the material world, wanting to have a connection here with the Ace of Cups. Spirit, show me the Ace of Cups. Why is it here? I feel like you're just focused on your material world and creating abundance. Because you dealt with someone over here that it was a very difficult thing for you to go through. It was a very difficult period in your life. Spirit, show me the Ace of Cups. Why is it here? The Hierophant. That this is someone who wants long term. Queen, look at that, the Queen of Pentacles. Now they're coming out Queen of Pentacles energy, matching you, divine counterpart, being your divine counterpart with the Queen of Pentacles, wanting a commitment. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Spirit, show me the Hierophant. Why is it here? Why is the Hierophant here? The Emperor. And the Five of Cups. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who's going to be sending you some kind of communication here. And I feel like this is someone who knows that they have to step up and they have to go into Emperor energy here and take charge of the situation if they want to have this Ace of Cups with you. They know if they don't do it, they're going to be left in Five of Cups. This is regret and sadness. I don't know that this is the person over here. If it is, because I'm feeling two different energies. I'm feeling someone over here who's very brash, who's very night energy, inconsistent. And this is more of a Emperor energy, even though they come out as queens on here. Because like I said, we all have feminine and masculine energy. They're going into their masculine energy of the Emperor here because they are taking charge of the situation. Spirit, show me Spear. Heartache, someone taking charge of the situation to come forward towards you here. But this is an Emperor. This is, and they came out as queens. This is not a knight. Spirit, show me Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Why is that here? The Page of Swords. But you've got someone watching you. Someone who's in heartbreak. There's that Hermit again. We saw that over here where you have been going within. You've been listening to your higher self. You've cut yourself off. This is that person over here. They are now in heartbreak. They've now been in Hermit energy. They put you in Hermit energy in the past. Now they're going into Hermit energy. This is someone who could be stalking you a little bit, watching your social media, driving by your house, keeping up with what you're doing. But they're going within. They're doing soul searching. Spirit, show me the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? I feel like for a lot of you, this may be two different energies, but we're going to keep going and see. Spirit, show me Page of Swords. The Magician. There's that King. There you are in the King of Pentacles energy. They're trying to manifest trying to manifest back with you. The King of Pentacles. Spirit, show me the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Knight of Cups coming in as a knight. Again, we see them as page, we see them as knights. Taking action towards you, but this is someone that you're closed off to. You know, you could have this person blocked. They are watching you somehow, though. But I feel like you're closed off. You're not, you're not feeling it anymore. You're letting it go. We saw the 10-10 here. You're letting it go and you're moving on. And now you've got some kind of blessing coming in November. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is romance here with November. But it could be something in the material world, because an Emperor can definitely be someone who is a boss, a leader, a business owner, but we also saw them come out as very emotional, having emotion. And aces can just be a blessing, but it can also be a new beginning in love. But it is new. But here sometimes aces can also be reconciliation. But this person keeps coming out in the knight energy and the page energy. And this person keeps coming out in mature energy. Spirit, show me ink pot. Problems to be resolved. Why is the ink pot here? Problems to be resolved. Why is it here? The Seven of Pentacles. You're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to make the decision. The Sun. What makes you happy? What is worth the effort? I feel like this is two energies. You got two energies here, and the problem to be resolved is these two energies may be coming in around the same time. And you're going to have to make a decision. Although, I do feel like this one is more likely to be coming around November, and this one may be coming in even sooner. It's potentially the case, but I feel like the problem to be resolved is you're going to have to figure out what is worth your effort. What is worth the time, the effort that you're going to have to put in. What is going to make you happy? Leo energy with the Sun. Spirit, show me Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have a choice between two people here. One's a king. One's coming out as an emperor. One's coming out in knight energy. Spirit, show me the Seven of Pentacles, and why is it here? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. And the Five of Wands. Because this is something that you may go back and forth in your mind about. Even though this one looks really great, this was someone that you had a lot of emotion for in the past. So it may put you a little bit of going back and forth in your mind. And there's a need to really go within and listen to your higher self about what you want in this situation and what you want to put your time and effort and resources into. Spirit, show me the High Priestess. Why is it here? Pisces, Virgo energy. Why is it here for Capricorn? 10 of Swords. Look, another 10. So we've got, actually, I think this might have been the 10 that was with that 10. So still 10-10. But the Knight of Swords, yeah, that Knight's coming in. That Knight's coming in. You've laid that to rest. You've let that go. This is someone who caused you that 10 sword. They may have shoved 10 swords in your back, but now they're coming in. And you're going to have to decide if you want that connection back or you don't. Because there's another connection over here coming in. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. But in the end, you get to make the decision. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Capricorn? What guidance do you have for them, Spirit? Everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. And heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Capricorn, if you did, please like the video.